It was actually my first time. Once I got my lips, I'm gonna go in with. That's good. Back to my channel. I know it's been quite some time since I put out a tutorial for you guys. But for today, I wanted to do something colorful, something fun, and something that screams summer. So I came up with this pretty orangey pinky vibes type of look. I topped it off with a pink lip, but you could definitely do something nude or just a clear gloss. Today I used the Marcelle Beauty, the Dream palette. These two colors just popped to me, and I was a little bit nervous to try them out and film with them for the first time, because usually bright colors look beautiful in the palette, but on the face they can get a little bit chalky. But I did not have a problem with that at all with this palette. These are colors that you can literally use all the time. These are more colors that I tend to go for. I love warm tones, so I was excited to come out with a look, and this is what I came up with. So if you guys want to see how I did this look, then please keep on watching. I'm going to start off by priming my eye. You guys, you watch my videos, you know I like using prolongwear and NC30. I switch up the shades from time to time, but that's what we're going to use. Go ahead using my Morphe M441 brush, which looks like that's a little bit dirty because I dimmed my eye. But this is I'm using the Marcelle Beauty, the Dream palette. We're gonna go in with this orangey color right here, and I'm just gonna press that into my crease. Now you guys, I don't know if you guys seen my last video, but I spoke to you guys about how I don't like setting my lid. I used to do that, and for some looks I still do, but for colorful looks, especially colorful looks, I just feel like it's much better to just go right in. And we're just gonna keep grabbing and adding until I build up the intensity and until it's blended to how I want. And this shadow, like, it surprised me. Usually it takes a long time to build up, but this shadow is super smooth, super easy to blend. I'm loving this palette. I grabbed Peach Meringue from the Just Peachy Matte palette from Too Faced, just because I needed like some bone neutral kind of color to just help blend out that orange by my brow bone. So I'm grabbing, this is just a random Sephora angled eyeshadow brush, and I just grab that along right under my brow bone to just help blend out the orange and make my brows pop a little bit more. So I'm gonna grab this just regular eyeshadow brush from Sephora, and we're gonna go ahead and pick up that hot pink color. Now this is where I kind of messed up, because if I would have had a white base, I wouldn't have had to do what I'm about to do right now. But since I didn't use the white base, it kind of took me a little bit more work. But I want to do the same thing that I did on my right eye, you know, so you guys can see how I pretty much improvised. So as I applied the shadow, it wasn't popping as much as I would have liked, but I continued to work with it, and I'm just using like patting motions. And I'm patting it all the way into the crease. Now these shadows are definitely blendable and buildable, so I love that. I'm just gonna take my, what is this? I don't even know what this is. Grabbing this random brush, but it kind of looks like a 224 from MAC, and I'm just gonna blend that out with the orange. And what I did on the lid, I wanted to make it pop a little bit more, so I grabbed this 24-hour color precise eyeliner from Rimmel London. It's like a white felt tip. It's not white anymore, but it's white. And I just pretty much made some strokes on my lid. So I just applied this on the lid, just in the center like that. Like I said, this was me winging it in the moment, because if I would have did that white base before, I would have been good. And then I just went over picking it up with that same Sephora eyeshadow brush, and I just dabbed that pink right on top. And I don't know if you can see, but it definitely made it a lot more vibrant. So that made me happy. So I'm just gonna continue to pack on that pink and blend it out with the orange. That's pretty much all I did for the eyeshadow. Now I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline Eye Studio in Blackest Black. So many of you asked me what eyeliner I use, and this is it. I use this in pretty much all my tutorials. I love this eyeliner, and I'm gonna just go ahead and do my wing.
Just give me the green light. Just give me the green light.
Now I'm gonna go in with my lashes. You guys already know that eyelashes is where it's at. So I'm grabbing them in the style Adina. And I tried out a new glue. I went into Walgreens the other day, and I got the Duo Quick Set glue. And I really like it. I feel like I hate glue that you have to wait like 10 hours for it to dry. This one literally lives up to the name. It's quick, it dries fast. This is the first time I'm using it on myself, but I used it on my clients yesterday, and I absolutely loved it. So we're gonna pop these on, and then we're gonna move on to the rest of the face. So we're gonna go in with my step 1 Makeup Forever equalizer. You guys know I spoke about this literally in all my videos almost. And we're gonna go in with the prolongwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation from MAC. This is in the shade NC42.
Tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me the green light.
So we're gonna go in, and I'm just gonna gently buff it into my skin. Now I know this foundation, like my foundation still is a little bit lighter than my body, but I just prefer it that way, because if I go too dark with my foundation, they tend to oxidize, and I don't like looking orangey. Like, I'd rather my face look a little bit lighter than darker than my body. So we're gonna go in with the Hourglass Stick Foundation. You guys know I like using this as concealer. I just feel like it just holds up my concealer a lot longer. Gives me super full coverage, photographs beautifully. And I'm just going in with that Prolongwear concealer in NC30. Now with concealer, like, I know that's pretty light, but it just really gives me that bright under eye look that I love so much. So everything just blends out. So I'm gonna use that same brush from Morphe that I use for my foundation, and I'm also gonna use this other little guy that came with it to like blend in the inner corners.
Close to you, just tell me what to do, tell me what to do. If you want me to take over.
Now that we have our concealer concealer on, I'm gonna go ahead and quickly set that. I'm gonna use this other Morphe little guy that came in with that same set. I'm gonna find out what set that is and I'll update it for you guys. I'm gonna go in with my dermablend translucent, and I'm just gonna use this to set the under eye. So we're gonna go right in there and I'm just dabbing that on. I don't really like bake anymore. I kind of just pack on the powder and sweep it up at the same time. I'm just gonna switch to my RCMA powder. I'm gonna go in with this random fluffy, any type of fluffy brush would do, and I'm just gonna pack that on. Now, so many people always ask, like, you know, how does your makeup last? Oh my god, this is how it lasts, girl. Powder the shit out of your face. Like, there's nothing to it. I'm gonna grab this Morphe M165 brush, which looks like that. And I'm gonna go in with that orange shade right underneath my lower lash line. Alright guys, so all I basically did was add some individual lashes in my lower lash line. I used like a medium flare just to kind of tie the look together. I used my mineralized skin finish from MAC in the shade dark, and I'm grabbing my tapered face F25 brush from Sigma. Now I like to use this just to pretty much warm up the skin. And then we'll go in with our actual contour shade. I'm gonna grab MAC's Blunt blush, which looks like that. You guys know I told you I love to use this to pretty much contour. So I'm gonna just like pat that and blend it out. We're gonna put that just in the depth of our cheek area. Just gonna use this little guy right here. I think this is Dolly Mix, if I'm not mistaken. And to apply that, I'm gonna use my Sigma F10 powder brush.
If you want me to get close to you, just tell me what to do.
I'm gonna use my Sephora 57 brush. I showed you guys this in one of my tutorials, and the number 3 brightening powder from KKW Beauty, and we're just gonna use that to just help blend out and brighten my under eyes. I'm gonna grab this Morphe E27 brush, and using my Kylie highlighter and Dreaming of Diamonds, we're just gonna highlight.
If you want me to take over, just give me the green light, just give me a sign.
We're gonna go in with Plum Liner from MAC. So that looks like that.
If you want me to take over, just give me the green light.
I'm gonna go in with Color Empire's Lolly, which is like a pretty pinky Barbie pink. I'm gonna top that off with fentybeauty's Fussy Gloss. This is the completed look. I absolutely love it. I think this is so cute and screams summer vibes, all pinky vibes. I hope you guys loved it also. Please let me know any requests that you may have in the comment section down below. If you guys love this video, don't forget to give me a thumbs up and stay tuned for my next video.